It's going. It's going. It's going. We got it. We got it. It's up. So, are you ready? Yeah. Okay. You and your zones. I got a zone for you. All right. Ready? And you're up.
Hey there, you girls, boys, non-binaries out there. This is your boy Ron Dawson coming to you with another episode of Dungeons and Durags, where four black men talk about what's happening in the world today of all kinds of stuff, usually pop culture and politics. And I got my boys JD, Jevon, and Adu. Hey, gentlemen, glad you get me back. I noticed that Jevon, we lost the peephole, Jevon. I thought we had decided that was going to be our going shtick.
It totally depends on the laptop. My other laptop broke, and
the audience was getting used to the people.
Right.
I'll bring it back.
The toilet, the bathroom spy cam.
Right.
I'll bring it
all
back.
full screen, well lit.
Yeah.
I'll bring it back. I promise.
Yeah. We also need your. You also brought us you gave us the comic cred because you had the cool comic book posters in your
New
background.
Mutants.
I know. Anyway,
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Say
There's
that
better lighting sitting over
The
here.
beard is looking tight, though. The beard is well manicured.
Yeah,
it is.
I know. Got the
Did
silver
you go to
fox.
Black Barbershop?
Yeah.
Black Santa up in the house.
Anyway, we got a lot to talk about in a
I
little
was
short
called
bit of
Papa
time.
Smurf by a neighbor.
One coming in looking like a young Lou Gossett Jr.
We have a lot to talk about in a short amount of time. Last week around this time, Jimmy Kimmel, he wasn't fired. He still has a contract, but Disney didn't know what to do. And so because he told a joke that the president didn't like and the president's lap dogs didn't like, his show was indefinitely taken from the air. And
it's a soft cancel. He's been soft canceled.
Yeah,
it's a soft cancellation. This is, I don't know if there's a better example of a squelch. This is like quintessential squelching of freedom of speech, where you have the government, because Brendan Carr is on record as saying we can do this the easy. He literally said we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
He is
He's
so
like, he went straight up
Trump's pocket.
He went straight up Sopranos on Disney.
And what was it in 2023? He was saying something about how freedom of speech.
He's just totally opposite. Yeah,
he is such a patsy. I mean,
but hey, man.
I mean, they're not even trying to hide it now.
Hey,
they aren't. Nope. They aren't.
It's blatant fascism.
But the problem is that only this in a capitalist capitalist society that we have, it only works because people want money. Because everything, it's cream, like Wu-Tang, cream. It's like that's what it's all about. You have all these companies that are trying to do these mergers, by which Nexstar, which it should be illegal because they're only allowed to have 39%. And they're the ones that outright said, "Hey, Disney, if you don't," because they're in Trump's pocket, they said, "If you don't do something about Jimmy Kimmel, or actually they preemptively canceled Jimmy's show before Disney did." And so, and the reason they did that is because they're up right now to have, like, I think, a $6 billion merger with some other outlets or whatnot, but it would push them over the 39% threshold that they're legally supposed to have. But they're trying to massage and, assuage the Trump administration so they can have, I think it'll push them over 40%. Come with this merger coming through, and let's not also forget that Disney has a merger coming up with something going on with ESPN. So all these people have money in the pot, and that's what it is. If they weren't worried about it financially, they would probably give them the middle finger. But because everybody's trying to consolidate and they got all these mergers coming up, look what happened with Skydance and Paramount. That's exactly what happened. That's why Stephen Colbert got taken off. They wouldn't have. I think if everything was solidified and this was a year ago, Stephen would have been cool because they would have been like, well, tough, But because
I know there was a lot of doubts as to why Stephen Colbert was removed. At the time, the excuse that was given, even though it was kind of shaky, there was some credence to it, that the amount of money that it costs to put that show on, and vis-a-vis how much it brings in, made it so that it was financially not something that they can maintain.
Can't you say that about most late night shows though?
All of them.
Yeah,
all of them. You can say it about all of them.
Late night ratings have been waning for the last 5 years.
All not just late.
Some companies are in better positions to deal with that than others.
But I don't think that. I would say this: it was the #1 talk show on TV, and it didn't feel like it was an albatross dragging the network down. It's just more. It was more of a. I don't like that argument, only because again, if it was something that was like destroying. Yeah, if it was like something that was just destroying the network and it was ridiculous for them to be doing it, but I don't think. I mean, again, it was the #1 late night show. It was, it is bringing in advertiser dollars. Now, granted, they might have to.
They don't put him on suspension until he makes a joke about Charlie Kirk. Like, I mean,
yeah.
And here's the thing:
Charlie Kirk is being propped up as this.
But
because if that's the standard, Ron, there's a whole bunch of shows they should be cutting before they get to the late night show. Let's cut. We'll give you a whole big giant list of shit they need to cut. If that's the standard.
But let's get something clear though. He didn't even make a joke about Charlie Kirk.
I know. Yeah.
It was Charlie.
I think
Kirk,
the thing that
it's about the killer.
The thing.
It's about the Trump.
The thing that really got him. The thing that got him soft canceled was the insinuation that MAGA, that the shooter belonged to MAGA, because he said they're doing everything in their power to make it seem like this kid was anyone else but one of them. I don't think that's what he intended. I think you could mean that because that was true. That was what they were doing that weekend. They were immediately blaming the left. They were doing all those things, but the way he worded it made it come off like he was saying it was definitely a MAGA person. I think so.
Well, he was a person. No. He said
it was definitely a government employee.
He said no, but he pointed out the facts that that kid was brought up in a MAGA household of Republicans from Utah.
There's law enforcement,
and it was been shooting guns since he was a little kid. All the things that the left rails against the right about. There were check boxes. Oh, here, check box. The only thing that was crazy is that or out of the norm. I won't say crazy. But the only unique thing about this guy's situation was that he was apparently in a relationship with a transgender woman.
Are we buying this?
I don't know.
His roommate. He was in a relationship.
His roommate.
With his
I don't have a reason to doubt it. I'm just like, if I got to buy everything else. I don't want to pick and choose like Republican. What I don't want to do is be like a Republican, because every time I hear them argue stuff, they pick and choose what they want and then leave the other stuff out. It's like let's put everything on. Because I'm saying put everything on the table. Because even with the transgender thing, it doesn't matter. It's like there's all these other things that still outweigh. And what and the thing is that.
Look, even if he was in the crying game, I guarantee you he voted Republican the last 3 decades.
No, he doesn't vote. He didn't vote. That kid,
he's a non-voter.
He never voted, but he grew up.
He's a young kid anyway.
Yeah, I mean he's 22.
Don't start doing what the right does to do. Let's not fall into the trap.
Dealing with semantics.
Let's not fall into the trap.
No. The point I was going to get to is that the fact that they cherry picked this whole transgender angle.
Yeah.
When we all know, come on, Lindsey Graham, come on. I mean, he was probably in the bathroom stall next to George Michael. It's like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Like, how many of them are in the closet and have been for decades? It's so.
Wasn't it like a few years ago, Grindr crashed during the Republican RNC convention?
Wow.
I'm sure.
It was. I remember that. I do remember that.
Matt Gaetz, that dirty creep.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, guys. And then they want to get all, holier than thou and judgmental. Look,
it's all that repression.
Yeah, the Grindr dating app. This is from July 2024 Newsweek. Grindr dating app crashes Milwaukee during RNC.
Of course it did.
Crazy.
Look,
no, that's just a headline. We don't know.
Right.
That's just
the
headline.
Context. Look, nobody is a saint. Chickens come home to roost. You reap what you sow.
Here's the thing I wanted.
Man.
Here's something I wanted to say, because I gotta get this off my chest, because this has been frustrating all week. A common refrain.
Here comes angry Ron.
Here comes angry black man.
Eric Blackman.
Buckle up, white folk. Buckle up, white folk. Here come angry Ron. Here come angry Ron. He's mad. He's mad now.
Clutch your pearls.
He's angry and he's mad. Clutch him.
Clutch him.
It's hot.
It's a hot take.
So the thing you're hearing from all these Charlie Kirk defenders is all of these clips are taken out of context. Like there have been dozens of clips going around of Charlie Kirk saying heinous shit.
Right.
And all of his defenders are saying
they're all
taking it out of context.
Right.
You're taking it out of context. And I just want to know, in what context does him calling Ketanji Brown Jackson not having the brain processing power to do the job she
Out
took
of
from a white man?
context.
Crazy.
What's the context that makes that good?
What
When he-
context of him questioning a black pilot's qualifications is out
Right.
of context?
Well, actually, to be fair,
Oh,
To be
shit.
fair-
Oh, shit.
Ah, shit.
Here
Here comes
we-
White
here-
Safe
here-
Ron. He's back, bro.
Right.
He's back.
That's the wrong we like. That's the wrong we
Don't
want.
worry, white people. He's back. He's still there.
just listen, because
Hey, Ron,
this
not a
will
swing, but
actually
you can't
help
take
you.
the swing out of Ron.
He catch me out. He said, catch me out.
No,
Cat's
the point
meow
I'm
is
making is
back.
Wow.
this is going to help you make a better case against Charlie Kirk with regards to the comment he made about black pilots. Just in that line, it could appear as if he's saying if a person's black, he doesn't trust them, which really wasn't what he was saying. I still think what
Wasn't
he's
it
saying-
though?
It wasn't.
I don't
Ron-
even know.
It
I mean, he
saying.
was
This
just
is what he was saying.
questioning. He basically
was
just
saying-
said, "I question whether he's qualified or not." Right? That was the
No.
quote.
No, his
Because
argument,
he's
his
black.
no,
Because he's
listen.
black.
His argument was because that airline had specifically said that they were going to expand the number of black pilots.
Right. Right.
What DEI does is make me think that when I see a black pilot, I now have to question that. Those were his words. That's what he said.
So then, can I push?
So let me finish. I'm almost done. So he's not saying, oh, if I see a black person, I don't know they're qualified. He's saying because these black people
Because
in
they
this
expanded.
line expanded, I don't know. The problem with that is, one, how many white men have gotten into places that where they weren't qualified because of they were a legacy kid or whatever? And no
Simply
one ever
because they
thinks
were
Just look at this administration.
Right.
The administration.
right. Yeah, Pete Hegseth. Number two,
Everyone
number two-
in
Right.
there.
Everyone, not just him. Everybody.
right.
Pam
Number
Bondi,
two,
all the
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
right. Number two, you still have to meet a very
There are
high
still
standard to be a
requirements.
pilot. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's not about, and he doesn't say that. So with regards to that one, but all the other shit that he said about, Ketanji Brown Jackson and Joy Reid and Kamala Harris, when he called Dylan Mulvaney, the who's the trans influencer, he called her the T word, rhymes with granny. What's the context for that?
Again,
I was
I ask,
and doing
how does the-
research on an article I was writing about him. I watched this Generation Church seminar he was talking at, and he was talking about the irony of when he meets someone like one of these students who's wearing a Free Palestine t-shirt and they have a rainbow pen. So in this interview, he says, I always find that funny because, if you were to go to, he says, I used to say, if you go to Gaza wearing that pen, they would throw you, and you were gay, they would throw you off a building. But now they don't have any buildings to throw you off of.
Damn.
So, right. What's the context that that's
so
okay?
funny, Charlie.
That's so funny, Charlie. Then he says, he pauses, he waits for everyone to stop laughing. Then he says, stop killing Jews, you stupid Muslims. And so he's basically blaming Gazans for killing Jews. And it's a trash thing to say. So what context that it's good. And so
He's all
there's
over
all
the
these
place.
things. Yeah.
He's the person that walks into a room, throws a grenade, and then leaves the room. And then, sees what happens.
Well,
That's all he does. He is an inciter. I mean, again, I ask, how does a 31-year-old who looks like a 51-year-old college dropout question anyone's qualifications? I mean, all he does is incite. I mean, anyone can do that. And look, there are plenty of people out there willing to follow his rhetoric and willing to jump on, the wagon that he's laid out for them. I mean, come on, this is inherently a racist country. We all know it was built on racism.
Do y'all know? Did that day of remembrance that Congress was voting on for him? Did that pass?
I think
it did.
Well, they had the Democrats basically said they were going to sit it out. They weren't going to vote.
Yeah,
well, 58 voted against it because Jasmine Crockett was talking about it. She was saying only 2 white Democrats voted against it.
Right.
It was definitely along racial lines.
Wow.
Totally.
But is this the kind of thing like we're now every year there's gonna be a day of remembrance, or is it just this one day?
I'm just wondering why the Democrats who got killed, the 2 Democratic representatives from
the lawmakers. Oh,
yeah, I don't know why they weren't flags weren't flown half-staff for them, and why wasn't there a day of remembrance for them as well? Like I don't get it.
Yeah, it's.
We know why.
Those are rhetorical questions.
Very clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a feeling this Charlie Kirk thing is going to continue. Not every year they're going to be celebrating the anniversary of his shooting.
Well, it's so funny that they're talking about, how they have to end hate speech. Weren't they trying to end that? I mean, shouldn't we all been trying to end that already? Like,
yeah.
I mean, and was not what Charlie was saying, is that not classified as hate speech? I mean, he is preaching
the hate speech they don't like is when they get called fascists or Nazis. And it's like
when you call them out, that is hate speech.
Or racist.
And nobody ever wants to call them racist. I guess that's liable to slander suit or something, because no one ever just wants to call them. Very few. I think the Princeton professor, I can't remember his name, Eddie Glaude. I think he's the only one I've seen recently that will just call it what it is.
I think, I don't know.
I'm surprised Princeton hasn't put him on suspension, but
a thought just hit me. The only thing I think that might be like slanderous is the use of the word Nazi. Because clearly those people weren't in the Nazi party whenever you say that. So that's more slanderous. But you can still call them a fascist or white nationalist.
Racist?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying.
He said Nazi.
I'm just saying.
No, I know.
I'm just saying if I called you purple all the time I saw you black. And he's purple. He's purple. And it's like you're clearly not purple. But it's like, okay, that's the only thing that's like not really true. But that still doesn't mean that you might not be a fascist and a black supremacist or whatever. You can still say, well, I think you're a white supremacist because there's factual, because of your statements, because of what you said,
because of your behavior.
Yeah, exactly. I think I can, and again, I'm not. It doesn't bother me, the whole Nazi thing, but I could see them being bothered because it's like if you're not truly because of the history of Nazism or Nazis, I don't even know if Nazism is a word, but whatever, it's like
it is.
Even though everything that's being done is straight out of the Nazi
playbook, right? Exactly. But I'm just saying, we
move for move
for all these years that I've been alive on the planet. For most of the years, Nazis were a bad thing, and everybody got it, white, black, across it. But now it's like, okay, to your point, they're starting to use a lot of things from Nazi playbook, and then when they get called Nazis, they don't like it because they've grown up like I grew up, or all of us Americans grew up fighting a war. Our grandparents fought war. The great one, the last great World War, where we defeated the Nazis. So there's this hate, predominant hatred of Nazis. I know there's pockets where some of these white supremacist groups love them, but in general,
Nazis, but they do have a lot of Nazi
tendencies. Right. It's like saying, I'm not calling that person a bitch, but he is quite bitches. But he is
Nazi, but you got Nazi tendencies.
Strong tendencies.
You do like to raise your arms at a 45-degree angle.
Right.
Quite a bit. I noticed.
Yeah.
Elon did right?
It's like, who does that? Who just does that out of habit? Really, Elon? That's your habit? That's your go-to? That's like
it reminds me.
Reflex.
It reminds me of that scene from Dr. Strangelove.
Oh, the
trying
best.
to fight his arm from going.
One of the best scenes ever.
When Elon Musk did his thing, that's
twice.
The first thing
he did it twice.
Oh, totally. Straight out of Dr. Strange. I mean, it's like, okay,
that was his
you can't
first
hide
reaction.
who you really are.
Well, Mr. President, he is so much like Dr. Strangelove.
Totally. All he has to do is put himself in a wheelchair and roll in.
From the accent to the plans,
the behaviors, everything about him,
to his need to say, "Oh, I'm just thinking of you." Anyway, enough of Charlie Kirk. Any last words?
Something just hit me this week. I've been thinking about, and it's more back towards the Jimmy Kimmel side of it, or the Stephen Colbert, or whatever. It's interesting because I could easily foresee in the next month or so all these hosts gone. Like
Trump said Kimmel was next when Colbert got it.
Yeah, and then now he says Seth Rogen and Jimmy Fallon next. So let's say they're gone. Let's just say they knock those people out. I'm like wondering, how far will this go? Like, what about us? Like, we're talking shit right now. Yeah, I know. I'm like, we're talking shit. What if YouTube says, well, Google's trying to do an acquisition, so they're going to have to start moderating YouTube, and they'll start shutting people down on YouTube. And they have all this AI. It can just go through and track everybody's page and see what everybody's been saying.
Any mention.
Yeah.
Any mention of Cheetos?
I don't know if you guys. Yes, that was hilarious. The Daily Show, where Jon Stewart and them came out there. They did this spoof episode where they praised Donald Trump over the top. It was just ridiculous.
That was awesome.
It was great.
You mean like in his daily meetings?
No. The whole show. Anything they said, if they're being critical of the administration, they'd flip it 100% to where it was like, it was almost like wishing them to the cornfield. Like, it's a good thing you did this. It's totally exaggerated and ridiculous. It was great. Right. You got to check it out.
That whole episode from Twilight Zone about the little boy.
Yeah.
That is Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Through.
He is. Totally.
Yeah.
It's good that you did that,
Donald Trump. It's a good thing you wished him away to the cornfield. Yeah.
Don't upset him. Don't upset him.
Anyway.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Kimmel's in the background. Just somebody pick up a hammer and smash him in the back of the head.
Smash him in the back of his head. Right now,
for the love of God.
Well, he's not looking.
Right.
Anyone watching this who's wondering, just Google. It's called The Good Life, the episode of the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
It's
or the
classic.
Just Google the cornfield.
And tell me that's not Donald Trump. That little boy's not Donald Trump. Let's move on to some pop culture fare. So one of the things that is popular in pop culture is the growing number of black superheroes. That's starting to come out. And
Jevon raised his head. He it looked like he took offense to what he just said, Ron.
Well, because growing number, I mean, I think
I'm trying to be.
It's kind of the same number that's been there. It's just been reinvigorated.
They're just starting to let him out the closet. That's all. They're starting to let him out.
Yeah,
that's the
let him off the
plantation. Let him out the pen,
so to speak.
I mean,
Luke Cage, get out your cage.
Yeah,
Jevon's gonna give us a test to see how our black comic book knowledge prowess.
Okay. The first, and I have to say, I need to find the influencer's name that does these things, but he's all about black characters, and not just black characters, but characters in general, and especially versus type things. He'll go to conventions, he'll be man on the street and say things like, will the Batman family of characters be able to beat the Spider-Man family of characters? And people love Batman, and they say yes, and he's like, Spider-Man is like 50 times stronger than Batman, and pretty smart. So I think Spider-Man could beat Batman, and people get crazy about it. But
what do you think, Jevon?
Those silly DC people. What do they know?
Spider-Man could beat Batman.
Spider-Man could rip Batman.
Didn't Spider-Man stop a subway car? If I'm not mistaken, in one of in the movies, it's like.
But wouldn't it depend if Batman had enough?
Here we go, Mr.
No, don't put the time. Don't put the. That's the plot.
Dude, because didn't he fight Superman? He fought Superman.
That's the plot armor.
Superman went easy on him,
and he also took years to plan to fight Superman.
Right. So I'm saying, if he planned it, could he not?
If he just met Spider-Man on the street,
I agree.
Yes. And if Spider-Man got that same planning time, he was smart enough to actually beat Batman too. So
hey, look, because the argument could be like, if I saw Superman, I had a kryptonite shotgun, I might beat Superman too, and I don't have no superpowers.
Exactly.
Right.
But
So
but this
it
one was
depends.
it does well. Everything depends. If I have a bulldozer,
I mean,
I can knock your house down.
Correct me if
Right.
I'm wrong, but has it almost every superhero beaten every other superhero at some point?
in a way, sure.
Wolverine did not
within a
beat the
particular-
Hulk.
What?
No. Yeah,
Wolverine
Wolverine's
did
never
not beat
beat
the Hulk.
the Hulk, and they fought many,
Wolverine never
many
beat
They
the
have
times.
fought many times. The Thing
Okay,
has
he's
never
never
beaten
won.
the Hulk.
Yeah, like who
Yeah,
has
yeah.
beaten the Hulk
Yeah.
besides my man Thanos? Who is
Thor.
Thor beat him?
Thor.
beat
There
him.
you go.
Thor beat him
Okay.
at
I
least
think
once
Captain
or twice.
America defeated him
What?
a couple times.
The Hulk?
The
Well,
Hulk?
he
Captain America is much smarter than the Green Hulk.
But all
Right.
I know, but Hulk smashed. That's all. I
The
mean,
Gray Hulk is not as strong as the Green Hulk.
I'm talking about the green. The
Are
only one
they
I
the
know is
same
the green.
person?
there's
Right.
like 6 different Hulks. So
No, I know there's
it's like-
different
it's like
Hulks, but I don't
Robbie was
remember.
saying.
I just knew 2. I just knew the green one and the red one. I didn't know it was a green. Now you talking about not the like lightsabers.
I knew there was
not
a
The
like
Gray
there's a
one,
purple Hulk.
Joe
There's a-
Fixit. Joe Fixit came around before the red one.
Okay.
And who's
And
And,
who's
and
fixing
the red
that?
one was a
smarter.
totally different person.
Is that a
Not
Gray
Wait,
Hulk?
Jevon, get back to what you were going to do for us. You were
Yeah.
going to
Well, I was just going to say to name 10, and I won't do the whole limiter of, just name 10 black superheroes.
As a group, the three
No.
of us, or individually.
I mean, you should be able to. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, as a
15
group,
then.
because
Let's go 15 then.
Oh man,
Five.
No,
That's a
let's
lot.
do-
That's a
let's
lot.
do 10.
Okay, well, I'm
Because
throwing
the
out.
dude has
I'm th-
5 off the top.
I'm-
no, I know
Oh,
you two, but
Miles
she's not fair.
Morales.
You two could do it. I have no doubt that you guys could do it.
I'm throwing out Miles Morales and Luke
Yeah.
Cage.
Luke Cage, yeah. Black Panther,
Black Panther, obviously.
Storm.
T'Challa.
You know what I should say? What if I just said what if I threw this out? Name 10 African American superheroes.
No, let's stick with
Oh, he
black.
can't be
Why does it have to
African?
be African American?
That takes Black Panther and Storm out of it. How
I
about
know.
That's unfair.
Why are you giving us a
Hey, Jevon, why you trying to divide and conquer? Why you trying to divide and conquer,
Limit the
Jevon?
black man.
Yeah, you trying to divide and conquer. Look
that?
at
All right,
you.
okay, go ahead with the original then. Just
Okay,
name-
they
name
have
10
to be
10
darker than JG.
Oh, that's everybody. That's everybody.
All of a sudden,
They'll be
you're
coming
on
in.
color.
All right, they'll be like, oh, then Thor, Captain America. They all qualify.
Okay, the Falcon. obviously.
Storm.
Yeah.
Black Lightning, right? Was the Black Lightning one?
Yeah.
All right. There
Black
he is.
Adam.
Black Adam.
He's North.
Okay.
African.
Cloak from Cloak and Dagger.
Yes. Close.
Okay.
This is gonna be funny. You
Sirius
guys are gonna
Black.
like this.
Sirius Black. Sirius Black.
When I was a kid. What did you say? Sirius
Black Bolt.
Sirius
Bolt.
Black.
Black Bolt is black. Right?
No, he is not.
His name is Black Bolt.
True.
Sasquatch from the Alpha Force. He's black, right? Alpha Flight.
We should
Oh,
say
wow.
no. We should
His
say
name is Walker.
we gotta eliminate any character that has. We have to eliminate any of those that have black in the name, like Black Light. Whatever. I hate that. I hate when they have to put a black in front of it.
Okay.
Black
All the
Panther
black
2.
characters.
I don't want Asphalt. I don't want Asphalt Man or whatever. No,
Mr. Terrific.
Oh, Mr. Terrific. I said Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful is on Shark Tank.
I know.
okay.
Wow.
Mr. Terrific.
Oh, Green Lantern. There's a black Green Lantern, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say Green Lantern.
Stewart,
Which
yeah.
one? Brian.
John
John
Stewart.
Stewart.
The
Brian song?
the
No.
gatekeeper in Asgard. I forget his name.
No, in the movies he was black. He wasn't black in the comics,
I
right?
know. But
Hey, do movies count? But do
Idris,
movies
he's
count?
black. The last iteration I
Right,
saw
right.
him, he was black.
It's true.
Yeah.
Don't know what.
It counts.
Hey, don't nobody want to be black. Everyone be black.
I
The
recognize
Joker,
that.
The Joker is black.
Wow.
How we know he's not? How do we know he's not?
Right. Yeah. Prove us
He's
wrong.
rolling
is,
a vat of
um,
chemicals.
Who's the cyborg dude?
Cyborg.
Cyborg.
It would be Cyborg.
Cyborg. The Cyborg dude? Oh, that would be Cyborg.
Oh, what?
He's
And,
black in the comics.
and
right?
Deathlock. What was it? Deathlock? Deathlock? What was Jay's
Yeah.
character?
Oh yeah,
Deathlock.
Deathstroke.
Yeah.
No,
But aren't they villains?
but they're
Yeah.
super powered. Like
Yeah, he's a mercenary. He'll go wherever.
He's
But
for
okay.
hire.
but he's also white.
does who?
Yeah.
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke.
Yeah, I'm talking about Deathlock. Jay's character.
Yeah, Deathlock. Yeah, you got him. You got 10.
Deadpool.
Are we up to 10? All right.
Deadpool.
Blood.
Oh, Blade. How can we forget Blade? We got Blade.
Oh, Blade.
Yeah.
Sure,
Of course.
Blade.
How can we forget Wesley?
Deadpool has black tendencies.
He does.
Yeah.
He has a
And
lot of
in
black
the last
tendencies.
movie, they suggested there was a lot of Deadpool in the multiverse. One of them got to be black.
One of them,
Right.
at least one of them.
I'm sure there was. It had to have a black. Didn't they have,
I bet
I want to
there
go
was.
back and look because when they had that shot and all of them walking down the street, I bet they had to have a black.
I was gonna say Mantis, but he's a villain.
But hold on, pause on that thought though. That's crazy. We saw a dog Deadpool. We saw a little person Deadpool. We saw a female Deadpool. We didn't see no Asians or black. I gotta go back and look. That's cold blooded.
I know.
Saw a disembodied head. Deadpool.
Right.
Jubilee is Asian.
Jubilee is Asian.
Oh, Shang-Chi. We
Right.
expanding.
We're doing
We
Asian
expanding.
heroes now.
Yeah, we're expanding. Oh, expanding.
Immediately transition to Asian.
Transition to- you know what? Truthfully, that might be even harder.
And
though.
who was the?
Oh, the Asian one would be
What's the
definitely
hardest is
harder.
name 10 Native American superheroes.
Right.
There's only one that I know.
That's pretty tough.
Who's the one you know of?
He was in League of Superheroes. He could grow
Apache.
giant. Apache.
Yeah.
I only know the dude that was with
His
Bigfoot.
name is
Bigfoot and Little
Apache?
Boy. What was it? Bigfoot and Little Boy?
Apache.
Wasn't it Bigfoot and Little Boy?
That's
Oh,
I
up
think.
at-
A dude, help me
You're
out.
talking
Of course, his name has to
You're
be.
talking about Bigfoot and
And
the kid.
yeah, little kid. Was the little kid Native American?
No.
No.
Oh, he wasn't. I thought he
Blonde,
was.
blue-eyed. That blonde,
Yeah.
blue-eyed.
I thought he was a Native American kid. No. Oh, okay.
No, there's
Okay.
Then scratch that.
Thunderbird and his brother Thunderbird.
Thunderbird. That's what I'm
Or
saying.
Warpath.
All right, so-
His brother's
Red
Warpath.
Sun is Asian. Red Sun.
Red Sun is Asian. There's a dude
All right,
named
this is
American
getting off the
Eagle.
rails. No one wants to watch this.
There's-
Last question.
There's the girl from Spider-Man who has the robot spider. She's
Last-
Asian.
Which black superhero would you want to see made into a movie?
Black Panther. Oh, that's already.
Blue Marvel,
Blue Marvel?
who you didn't name, but
Yeah.
Blue Marvel. is
Why
what I
not?
would
That's a
really
black
like.
character?
Or is that her?
Or
Oh, we
Icon,
didn't say. What's her name?
Or Icon
Miss
from
Marvel's-
Milestone Universe.
Oh, Proton. What was her? Proton. Proton.
Proton, yeah.
Monica,
Isn't she black
yeah.
in the comics?
Photon, yeah. I mean,
Photon.
she's in WandaVision.
Yeah.
She's,
Yeah.
and,
But in
and
the comics, she's
Marvel.
black too, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Who did you want to see? Blue Marvel?
yeah. His name is
Is he-
Adam Brashear.
Is he
And-
new?
No, he's been retconned. He's probably new like the past 20 years, but then they give him a history that's like 60 years old. He was a hero. He was the hero back in the 50s. He was like he's like a Superman level strength. And then
Wow.
he was having a fight with somebody and his mask got ripped. And so the world got to see that he was black. And
They
the
turned against him.
He's
Wow.
a
government,
hero.
the government told him to stop heroing basically. And he hated that they shut him down. So he said, well, forget it then. And he shut himself down. And that's when like the Fantastic Force came in and all these other people started to come in and fill the hero space. But he's still out there. And he's actually started to hero again more, but he was pretty bitter about it. And like I
Sort of
said,
like
he's
the black Captain America.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
yeah, like Isaiah Bradley, the
Yeah,
Black Captain
Isaiah
America.
Bradley.
And I mean, and this dude knocked out the Hulk with one punch.
Whoa.
This dude has
Wow.
he's
Is he from like another planet, or did he just
No.
gain his powers like through cosmic rays or something?
he's Reed Richards level smart, and he was doing work on antimatter, and
Oh, yeah,
something
That's
happened
unheard
to
of.
him.
That's unheard of. There is no possible way that a
That's
black
DEI.
man-
That's straight DEI,
That's
Jevon. That's some DEI
straight-
type
That's
nonsense.
straight
right.
DEI.
It's-
Obviously, Stan Lee was on something that day.
Right.
Yeah. But that's
Shout
he
out to
gained his
Stan Lee, by
powers
the
of
way,
antimatter, and-
Right.
for breaking barriers.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stan Lee. Man,
Oh, yeah.
rest in peace.
Yeah, I just found the photo of him punching out. Looks like he punched out the Gray Hulk.
Yeah, it was a Gray Hulk at that time.
Mr. Fix It, not as strong as the Green Hulk.
Not as strong, but
That would've went
one,
too
but
far.
one,
He
but
went
one
too far.
shot hit him into the.
Oh,
atmosphere.
I thought of another black superhero, Spawn.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That was my jam. Back in the day, I collected Spawn comics. That was one I knew.
Okay. And there is a whole Milestone universe. That
Oh wait, and then also one we forgot one of the biggest, Meteor Man. Meteor Man is all of it.
Right. Meteor Man.
Is that
And don't forget about Handyman.
And Handyman. Meteor Man and Handyman. Don't forget those two.
who is Meteor Man on?
Oh, shoot.
Very
Uh-oh,
important.
take another black card snatch. Another black card snatch
That
for
was before he
Ron.
started watching black films.
What?
That was before Ron started watching race.
Right,
films.
right.
All right,
Before Ron started watching Blackies.
My goodness.
all right, I know who he is now.
Right. Those black talkies.
Right.
But yeah, I do
remember
think that,
Meteor Man.
I do
Oh,
think
okay.
that the black superheroes
Sure
got
you
popular.
do. Sure you
They're
do.
getting popular because just superheroes have become mainstream, and that's going to drag some of the black ones into it.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Hey,
like
Cream.
but
Cream,
Yeah.
baby. If they can make money off of them, they're going to do it.
What about Man with the Iron Fist? Man with the Iron Fist, is he?
he should be.
Superhero? He should be.
Well, I think we've reached the end of this topic. This has been good.
Man with the Afro pick.
What are you talking about? We can go on forever with this. What do you
Right.
I know.
mean we reached the end?
Yeah, I got at least
We- we
15
got-
more characters.
We got to think about our ratings.
What do we think about what?
We got to think about our ratings.
Oh, right.
That's driving ratings up.
Right.
Right,
And-
right.
These are the things that need to
Well-
be discussed.
Right.
Right. Well, we'll promise we'll keep our thumb on the pulse of
Speaking of black
America.
superheroes, let's talk a little about Terrence Crawford.
There we
We'll talk
go.
about
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford maybe on the next one.
Oh, bud.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
bud.
got to work, man. That was a great fight.
Masterful.
Yep.
Ron is totally lost. Ron is completely lost.
Wait,
Ron is
You have
like,
to know who
was
Bud
he
is.
in
He doesn't.
K-pop
He
Demon
doesn't.
Hunters?
He doesn't know
Is he a
what right.
character in K-pop Demon Hunters? Because if he's not, I don't know who he is.
You're talking crazy talk. We're making up characters now.
Guys are just making up names.
Oh, he's a
again.
new comic. He's a new comic
Is
hero.
that a comic? Is that a new comic hero?
that's
Terrence
another
Crawford,
hero.
This Terrence Crawford.
Black Fist.
Now, is that his alias or his real name?
Any connection to Terrence Trent D'Arby? I don't understand.
Wow.
Oh,
So Phil Ron in. Phil Ron in. Who Terrence Crawford is?
He's a boxer.
I love how he Googles stuff. Oh,
right. Oh, he's a boxer.
he's a boxer, of
Quickly
course.
Google.
Right.
You don't know what I'm doing.
World,
You
I
do
know
not know.
exactly what you're doing.
Yes.
I can see your eyes
You-
reading
prove
from a
it?
screen. I can see your
Right.
eyes reading from a screen.
We'll start calling. Hey, Ron's another superhero. We'll call him Teleprompter Man because his eyes
You
be
might
scanning the
racist.
screen.
And you might
Right.
be racist.
Right.
Ronnie Dorset. That's Ron's
I'm
alias.
sweating.
Right.
I get it. All right, gentlemen. This has been good.
Yes.
Until next
We'll
week.
we'll get to Terrence next time.
Yeah.
Remember, like, love, share this, and let us know. The 2 or 3 people who see this episode. Let us know in the comment who's your favorite black superhero that doesn't have black in the name.
In the name.
Until then, peace.
Or in his physical makeup. His or her.
Icon.